in the ancient city of Eldoria, where cobblestone streets wound through narrow alleys and towering spires touched the sky, I served as King Cedric's personal scribe. My name is Elias, and this is the tale of how our kingdom fell into darkness and how I, Arthur, his son, became its unlikely savior. King Cedric was a just ruler, beloved by his people. His court was a place of laughter, music, and camaraderie. But it all changed when the enigmatic magician, Malachi, arrived at our gates. His hooded cloak concealed secrets darker than the deepest abyss. Malachi's arrival was shrouded in mystery. He claimed to seek refuge from a distant land, fleeing persecution for his arcane practices. The king, ever compassionate, welcomed him into our castle. I watched as they conversed late into the night, their voices echoing through the stone corridors. As weeks turned into months, Malachi's influence grew. He dazzled the court with illusions, flowers blooming from thin air, flames dancing without fuel. The king admired his talents, and soon they were inseparable. I, too, was drawn to the magician's charisma, though I sensed an underlying malevolence. One moonless night, I followed Malachi to the castle's hidden chamber. There, surrounded by flickering candles, he revealed his true purpose. His eyes glowed like embers as he spoke. "Arthur," he said, "do you know the price of true power? Sacrifice. The life force of the innocent fuels my magic." Their screams echo in my dreams. My blood ran cold. Malachi had been abducting teenage boys, luring them with promises of arcane knowledge. Their bodies lay in a hidden crypt beneath the castle, their souls drained to empower his spells. I had to act, but how? Desperation led me to the outskirts of Eldoria, where an old peddler named Thaddeus sold trinkets and talismans. His gnarled fingers offered me a tarnished silver ring, a relic from a forgotten age. "Wear it," he whispered, "and your destiny will unfold." I slipped the ring onto my finger, and its cold metal pulsed with ancient energy. At night, I confronted Malachi in his sanctum. His eyes widened as I revealed my newfound power, the ability to see through illusions, to glimpse the truth. "You're a parasite," I spat, "feeding off innocent lives." Malachi's laughter echoed.
And what would you do, Arthur? You are just a
Trinket.
prince
But
with a
the ring
trinket.
held more than power, it held memories. I saw Eldoria's past, the rise and fall of sorcerers, the birth of our city atop ley lines, and I understood my purpose: to break the cycle. As dawn approached, I chanted incantations, drawing upon the ring's magic. The crypt trembled, and the stolen souls surged forth, their ethereal forms merging into a blinding light. Malachi screamed, his illusions crumbling. "You cannot stop me," he roared, but I could. The light enveloped him, consuming his malevolence. When it faded, only ashes remained. Eldoria was free, but the cost weighed heavily on my soul. I returned to the castle, the ring now dull against my skin. King Cedric embraced me, unaware of the horrors that had transpired. "You've saved us," he said. And so, I became the reluctant hero, the boy who wore an old man's ring and shattered the illusion of our benevolent magician. Eldoria thrived once more, but I carried the weight of sacrifice, the teenage boys who would never grow old, their names etched into my heart. As the sun set over the ancient city, I vowed to protect it, for magic, like power, could corrupt or redeem, and I, Arthur, would ensure it served the light.